Alright, konnichiwa. Hello, one and all. This is Kenneth Otaku with you today, back with what may or may not be the last installment of my SAROS gameplay sessions here on the PlayStation 5. Hope everyone's doing well today out there. I say may or may not just because it kind of feels like I might be at a spot where it's like it's either going to be multiple attempts and failures, or we strike it lucky, get through, and finally take down the Yellow King. I'm not optimistic right now. I'm pretty pessimistic. Why is this? I just noticed that. This is supposed to be like a pool, and it's not. Am I losing it, or has it been like that for a while now? Anyway, I went back through some previous areas on the last stream. I guess I could go to the hub here just to show. Found some places with the yellow barriers, punched them, and so there's a few things that we've got. Like, there's a few of these areas that, yes, we have pretty much knocked everything out of. There are a handful here and there that might still have like one or two things still missing. Like, looks like an audio log there, which, yeah, these two are connected, so it don't really matter which place. I'm assuming you'd want to start here just to find them all. Yeah, one more audio log and a few halcyon there. Some halcyon there. That's all I need there. Still quite a bit of halcyon, and then a couple more logs. Well, actually, quite a few logs. Audio, hollow, and text. So, might have to go back there a few times. But, yeah, the main thing right now is we're just gonna try going straight into the Yellow Shore for a few attempts, just to see what all I could get besides, you know, some audio logs here and there.
The shore awaits my challenge. Every time I try, it defeats me. I'm not strong enough yet, but I'm...
The Yellow Shore. What is it?
The dream of what you want. The nightmare of what you need.
Oh, we cut that one short. That was kind of rude. Where can I go to listen to that? I'm not even sure which one it would be. Was it this one?
They thought they'd see.
No. All right.
The shore awaits my challenge. Every time I try, it defeats me. I'm not strong enough yet, but I'm not afraid. I blaze with new power. Each time, I will win. Soon, I will win.
Oh, he's having the same problems I am. All right, let me go back through. So I still need to use the hand cannon. The ricochet hand cannon. The shotguns. Yeah, there's a lot of these I have just barely even touched just because it's like, they suck. I feel like a lot of the hostiles I've probably done. The overlords, maybe not. Yeah, architect I still need to do, like, probably several times. The prime devastator, which I think I could fight. It's either here or the echelon. So, or is it conclave? I can't remember the name of the place. Shepherd, I need to fight some more. Not that I want to. The priestess, I'm surprised I haven't fought her more. Oh, never mind, that's the boss. Yeah, priestess I've only fought a couple times, so I need to fight more. The yellow consort I have only beat once, so gotta do that. Oh, there's, I guess, quite a bit to some of these places I still need to go back and discover more about. Okay, there's something weird here because I go, unless I gotta do it a different way, but it's like, you can see the bar on the side here. I go up, it's clear up to the top. I go down, it's not going all the way down, but it won't let me go any further than that, so I'm not sure if there's something else or what.
Red and blue.
Uh-oh.
That light. That song. This is what I deserve. This is what I've always deserved. Now only yellow.
You're not gonna comment that you just heard yourself and you don't remember it? Alright. Suit yourself, bub. So, as of today, the...
Threshold exceeded.
Well, fuck. Well, let me try to take out the guys, and then I'll try and talk.
I'll find you.
I could try using something else, but I don't wanna. So today was the one of the last parts of, like, the, I don't know what you'd really call it, like the alternate or the the non-E3 E3 showcase of announcements. Like, it used to be every June would be when game developers get together and hold a massive week of, like, conferences to show off the big new games that they're currently working on or going to be releasing in, the next year or so. Obviously, ever since the pandemic, E3 has basically died off and more or less replaced what they call the Summer Game Fest. And so it's actually started off with how do I get up there? Am I stupid? Am I forgetting something? Yeah, yes I am. Okay, never mind. It started off with Sony's State of Play, where they announced some stuff and showed off a few things. And then the last one was today with Nintendo's Direct, with a bit longer than a normal showcase for them. It was about 50-some minutes long, but their main thing was, showing off the stuff that's going to be coming to the Switch and Switch 2. Of course, some of the bigger titles are going to be Switch 2's exclusives, naturally, but there's still a few things that they said that were going to also be coming to the regular Switch. You would think with it getting closer to the deadline, I think it's supposed to be in September, is when Nintendo announced that they're going to be increasing the price on the Switch 2, that you would want to kind of have some big hitters announced to get people to want to come and purchase your fancy new console. And maybe it's just me growing more, older and more, pessimistic, senile, or I want to say senile, but, the things that you might have liked when you were younger just not hitting the same when you're older. But it's like the announcements that Nintendo made today, if your goal for a showcase or a direct or whatever you want to call it is to bring up new games, new things to make people want to purchase your new console, this one definitely missed the mark, in my opinion, as far as this direct goes. And like I said, it could just be me being more pessimistic in my older age. But it's like the things that they showed off, like, Rhythm Haven, I don't care about. there's like a Final Fantasy Resonance that does look really pretty and beautiful, just not exactly my cup of tea. I think they announced that like Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 were getting Switch 2 updates, and I don't really care about. I played like, I think it's the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and it was fine. I just not my type of game, not anything I would go out of my way to try and get.
What will it take?
It will take my eternal soul. Yeah, let's try a different gun. Different as in one I've used before and didn't hate.
My husband didn't want to see his father any more than I did. But to not go would look like a failure. Like fear. So he'd go to his grim duty, and all they do was stare at each other, both trying not to cry. The hatred, the pride. What was it for? What was any of it for?
Ah. Bad boys. Bad. I think they also announced, like, was it? Oh, Xenoblade Genesis. Which, yeah, it's another game in the series. I'm not interest. I don't have enough investment or interest in the series to, you know, actually care about it. They showed off a little bit more for the new Star Fox game, which would be fine if it wasn't for the fact that it's like the 5th or 6th time they've remade the exact same game and act like it's going to be the next, the thing that's going to bring the franchise back. It's not.
Delroy calls himself the first, but it was me. It was always me. The path led me here, to this place, beyond reason and reality. The shining world, the blazing throne, the yellow shore.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, this is definitely not great. I wasn't expecting all the lasers to go zooming right in on me like that. Alright, where am I going? That's the... Oh, do I need to... Oh, here we go. Ow. Okay. I'm safe. This is safe. Well, I'm not doing so hot right now. Alright, let's go pick up the scraps. So, yeah, I think the last couple things that they showed at the end of the Nintendo Direct were the weakest things, in my opinion, because of, like I said time and again, who I am, being pessimistic, all that. So, bring in deals for like new versions of like the Kingdom Hearts remixes 1, 2, and 3, and then announcing Kingdom Hearts 4. I don't care about Kingdom Hearts. I tried to get into the games. I did not care for it at all. Let me try the chakrams again.
What do you need to hear?
Alright, this is not awful. I can play with this for a while and probably be okay. I just shoot the chakrams once. If I aim right, I hit a target, and it will stay on that target, dealing damage until they die. I think I can handle that. Now, the last thing that Nintendo announced at their Direct, one thing that everyone knew because of leaks, but in my opinion, it's the worst thing that they could announce, or like say for like the big announcement. and hope that that's gonna, like, this will be the thing that gets people buying a Switch 2, which is the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake announcement. Like, it had been leaked for a while now. People knew it was just a matter of time before Nintendo actually officially announced it. And I am one of those people that has tried to play both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask through different means, like ports on the GameCube, on like the eShop, the 3DS versions, and I just did not care for it. Wind Waker was the first Zelda game that I ever played. I loved Wind Waker to bits. I played Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass. Phantom Hourglass, I do believe I liked better than Spirit Tracks. And then Twilight Princess I played, and I really liked. And I would even say that Breath of the Wild I played and enjoyed. Never beat, but still enjoyed for what I did play. But, yeah, just Ocarina of Time I did not care for. I don't care if it's going to be completely revamped with better looking graphics and an open world and better understanding of how to play the game. I just did not care for those games. So, yeah, for me, it was a miss for Nintendo. Because right now I am kind of at a crossroads with, the whole thing about, do you get a Switch 2 before the price hike, or do you wait to see if a new model comes out later, like in a year or so? I miss my overdrive. Okay. So, yeah. Other people are probably gonna be like, oh yeah, this is great. I love the Nintendo Direct. It was awesome. I am definitely gonna be getting these games on launch, and if you are like that, that's great. I hope you get a lot of enjoyment out of it. As for me, I just failed to see anything that I thought I absolutely need to get a Switch 2 for. I absolutely have to play these games once they come out. And you could just even tell right now, it's like I'm playing a PS5 game when I said that I was going to be playing Switch this year, and of course all the Switch games I have been playing have been kind of meh. Sorry, gotta go back. Can I get over there from here? I feel like that's probably not feasible, so let's not try it. Especially since now I'm getting ready to take on the yellow consort again. So, and yeah, I could argue about like what Sony showed off during the days of play, and even like with some of the stuff that was on the Xbox's showcase. So, I think
Why couldn't you have understood before?
Arjun, you need to shut the hell up. You're a horrible boyfriend, husband, whatever you were. But yeah, it's like they showed off Wolverine, which that looks like it's going to be a violent and enjoyable game. I don't know like how much of it's going to be open world, if it's going to be kind of level based. But just because of the brutal violence in it looks like it's going to be enjoyable. The God of War La Fey, I'm one of those that's kind of on the fence about it, just because it looks like it's going to be very cinematic, but at the same time I'm looking at it and seeing the gelatinous talking cube, and I'm thinking this is not God of War. And I gotta keep in mind that it's like, this is not a, like, it's set in the God of War universe, but it's not gonna be God of War that we know. But even then, it's like, just the whole thing about it being a, well, a world with open, like, talking inanimate objects, which I know I maybe should argue about that or complain about that, when you would have, like, talking statues and, like, sorry, the eclipse is brainwashing me. I can't even think of what I was talking about. But I won't complain about it, or say any more about it. And then like the new Stuntman game that's gonna be coming out, that's gonna like have you do the stunts from different movies like Back to the Future, Blues Brothers, Fast and Furious. It's like, it looks like a game that should have came out 2 console generations ago. And then
Yellow commands a challenge. Let nothing stop you.
well, I'm gonna die anyway, so let's just go for it. And like with Xbox Showcase, like Persona 6 being announced, which is one thing that everyone's been waiting for, even though they didn't really show anything about it. I love Persona 5, but that's the only Persona game I care about. I don't care about any others, so I'm probably not going to play 6 when it comes out. I haven't bothered going back to playing like 4, 3, even though they're making remakes and all that garbage.
I'm here.
The announcement that the new Gears of War is going to be Xbox exclusive. I've played Gears games before. I could not care about Gears anymore. Well, this is gonna suck. Can you just be one phase for me? No? Okay, I understand. Oh, phase 2 is already underway. Ow! Ow! That was rude. I said when I should have shut my mouth. I did get some halcyon at least, so I could maybe see if there's anything I can upgrade.
I take it there's still no trace of Kayla.
Engineer Road stands upon the blue precipice.
What the hell are you talking about?
She turned away from Yellow. She fell from the path and was lost.
I think the blue is where you need to go. Yellow's nothing but bad. Alright. We'll do this because overdrive really helps because I could basically one hit a lot of enemies, and more times than not they give me drops from it too. Alright, let's go back. Like I said, I'll probably just do a few runs in this until I feel like I'm just making absolutely no progress whatsoever, or just need to go do something else. Like go back to like the chapel or something to get some stuff. I can't remember which one of the chakrams was the one I was using earlier that I liked, but that's fine. I'll just stick with this for a while. It'll be all good. Well, except for these guys. It's almost giving me a feeling that I just don't care about video games like I used to, which it shouldn't say because it's not all that true. Like I did get obsessed playing Graveyard Keeper for a while there. That game is gonna be coming out with a sequel, though when I'm not entirely sure if it's gonna be even this year or not. Oh, right. The bad stuff. Nah. Nah. Had to think again about it. Ow, bastard. Got distracted. Apparently, I can't get over there.
I am a king. I believed I was the first. I feed the dregs. I am one too. One of many. Yet alone.
Might regret going to the handgun for these areas, but we'll find out the hard way. Apparently, I don't know how to press buttons.
What more must I do?
Crap. Well, I almost got it under control. So it does seem like there are like little areas in the Yellow Shore that I still have yet to like explore, discover, whatever you want to call it, to get like some important power-ups and whatnot. Ow. This is what I would call a bit of a clusterfuck. Gosh darn it. Dang it. Alright, yeah, Eruptor hand cannon is not the weapon to use in this place.
What do I need to prove to you?
Ooh, I don't like that. Let's go back to this one. Well, that sucks.
You'll understand. You were wrong.
Was that really all the bad here? Okay. Get over here, you stupid fuck. as you can tell, or might be able to tell, I'm not really playing right now with the feeling of certainty that I will be able to make progress. There, at least get rid of my corruption. Might as well. Crap. Okay, guns I don't know how to use, I cannot play with. Walk a duck.
Lucenite.
It is sand from the shore. If Lucenite is what washes up here, imagine what is there.
More power and wealth for Sultari.
Sultari is not here. But I am.
Oh yeah, he's definitely been corrupted, which is crazy to think that a computer AI could be corrupted by the Yellow Shore, but not, well, no, all the people have been. Kayla supposedly is the only one that hasn't. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, I'm gonna take anything that comes up, as long as it's not this. I'm always moving around, so that's fine. You know what? Fine. Oh, it's a single disc. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought this was supposed to be spinning around me to protect me, but apparently not. Okay, I don't understand how this thing works. I don't like it. Alright, that was that one.
The shore chose me to receive its gift. I howled in ecstasy as each new limb erupted. First, power. And then, the truth. It showed me what lives beyond the eclipse. I see it. And it sees me.
Shoot the dumb thing. Oh, right. God damn it. It's like, why isn't it not killing? Well, that's because I gotta kill that. Death beam! Fuck you! Just fuck off. God damn it. Games that rely, maybe not heavily rely, but ones that want to use a parry system when the parries don't connect when they feel like they should, really piss me off something fierce. Alright, how to... Oh, gotta go back up. And I'll keep using this luminance for a bit. Well, fuck. Okay, knowing how this one works, it's not awful, but I still feel like if I find a better gun anywhere, I'm gonna take it in a heartbeat. God damn it. God, fuck you! Fucking dumbass. Fuck you. Collect 20 halcyon on the yellow shore. You're damn right it's never enough. I want more. Ow. Ow. Ow, fuck off. Oh, I hate you. Damn it. Oh, okay. I was like, gosh darn it, gonna fall off to my death. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, right, gotta remember, I got fall damage. Well, this is gonna suck. Going with jack shit for health.
Take the throne. Let it claim you.
Ow. 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 God damn it. Fuck you. Give me back my overdrive. Get away from me! Fuck. Ow, drop it! Oh, what is that? Ow. Howie, stop it! You suck. Ow. Ah. Where are you? Oh no! Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god, I got him! Fuck you!
I deserve this! All of this! I am the king.
Hooray! So it is nice to know that I don't have to be like over level 50 to be able to beat him. I just have to try and not suck. See, that doesn't sound like someone who's looking for someone he cares about. That's someone he demands he owns. Uh-oh. Is that him?
I did what I had to do. It wasn't my fault. No, not yet.
Yeah, he really was the Yellow King. Well, damn. So surely there's... Is there another ending, you think? I feel like... your initial playthrough, you're supposed to find out that you're the bad guy, blah blah blah. You're the one that caused it all, and then you get a chance to go back through and try to redeem yourself. Maybe not. Maybe it is just a case where it's like, no, you just get a bad ending no matter what. Sorry. But yeah, like, I don't know what it is. It's like, there's the Souls games that people play that are hard as nails and people either love it or hate it. And then there's the games like Returnal and SAROS here that are like 3D bullet hells, hard as nails. And kind of the same thing where it's like, you're either going to love it or hate it. And then you got like your roguelikes, like The Binding of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, Dead Cells. And you're either going to love it or hate it. And I kind of feel my relationship with them is complicated with all of those. Like, part of me keeps wanting to go back and play Bloodborne because there's a little exploit that you could do with the randomly generated dungeons that you could put in a certain code and get a whole bunch of experience from that. So I was thinking it's like I'd jump into that, get my character all like maxed out as much as I could, so I could just kind of plow through the game, not really care too much, but try to maybe even go and do the Lost Hunters DLC because I own it, but I don't think I've ever gotten past the first boss in that, who's supposed to be, well, I don't even think he's he's not even the toughest boss in the game. It's supposed to be the oh gosh, I can't even think of the name now, but yeah, it's not even them. But it's like I've played Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. I've beaten them. I've played Elden Ring. I rage quit on the final boss on that one. It's like I spent countless hours playing that game, grinding through it, getting my levels maxed out. Had a great video, or not a great video, but a little short that I made when I beat the woman at the university, because that was one of my first big obstacles. And then I beat Mikola. Was it Mikola? The Queen of the Lady of Rod, or whatever her name is, but yeah, the one that is on the top tier list of like the toughest bosses, period. Beat them on my second or third try, thanks to someone helping me out on stream, telling me to dodge. Never got around to playing Sekiro because I was afraid of the parry mechanics that, with that one you're really relying on it. Even though I have played Ghost of Tsushima, and the blocking and parry mechanics in that I felt like were solid, and I got really good at that. But then I've tried to playing like different Souls-like games and had mixed reactions with, or mixed verdicts with them. I've played the Surge 2. That one was different, but challenging and enjoyable. I played Scarlet Nexus and Code Vein. And the thing is, I don't remember much about either one. It's like they were games that, you know, they were Souls-likes. I played them. I was able to beat them. I think. But yeah, I just have no solid memory of them. I know one of them's got a sequel out now. The other one might have a sequel coming out. But right now, I just don't really see myself getting either one. Maybe, we'll see. Mortal Shell, I thought I could try and play that one. I thought that was supposed to be an easier one that I could get into and enjoy. No, I played that for so long and felt like I made no progress in it, so I was just like, I don't care, I'm done. Not gonna play Liza P. Haven't played Night Rain. Didn't play the Elden Ring DLC. I do have Demon's Souls, but I do feel like that's going to be another case where it's like I'm going to play it thinking I'll enjoy it, and at some point I'm just going to be like, I just don't care. I don't feel compelled to try and keep playing to get better at it. Or at least I feel like playing as much as I'm playing, I'm not getting any better at it. At least with this, it's a case where it's like that skill tree, you could keep working on it and get better, which I really do enjoy. I appreciate it. So, unless I jump in after the credits roll and I find out that there is more to it, like I can do something to get a good ending, like Arjun just realized that he is a bad guy and basically cuts himself off from Nydia so she could be free. Who knows if there's anything like that in here. But yeah, I'll probably call it there for this game. Really like it. I definitely see why people say that Returnal is the better one of the two. I think just slightly. I think they both have their strengths and weaknesses. Arjun, knowing that he is the abusive spouse, boyfriend, whatever, and just the way he acts, like he's, possessive, owning, makes him a character that's hard to connect with unless you are a bad person or, want to see succeed, break the cycle, get to Nitya. You're actually kind of the opposite end. It's like, okay, well, this is all bad, so it'd be better just to get, like, if you find a way to end the cycle, but you lose her forever, do it, because she needs to get away from you. Whereas the character in Returnal, you were hoping to help her get back home and freed. And yeah, I think definitely more levels in this game, more exploration, which I do like. And I could also argue that the weapons in this are slightly better than they are in Returnal. Like that repeater crossbow, for I'd say at least 75% of what I played, was my go-to, just because of how helpful it was, how I was able to plow through and get everything. Like certain enemies, like or overlords, like Legion, being able to take them out like nothing. Then again, I go back to the smart rifle for the king and able to beat him with that, which is really nice. So before I started this today, I did go to Mina the Hollower. I put in my backer code to get my stuff, like survey stuff that was implemented into the game. Nothing cosmetic, or it's all cosmetic, so it's nothing that's gonna make the game easier or harder, but I do plan on trying to play through that off stream. I'm hoping it's going to be good. I know the reviews for it are positive, but when I was playing the demo, I just kind of felt iffy about it, just because I was kind of a case of just trying to get used to the controls. And maybe it's just a case where it's like most games where early on in the game you are weak, you are going to be struggling a bit, but once you get into a certain, like getting a hang of the controls, getting certain power-ups and pickups and getting yourself stronger and more health, then it becomes a lot better. Much like this game. I like those incremental type games where it's like you start off you're basically guaranteed that you're going to be failing a lot, but if you keep at it, you keep going, you slowly get better, start getting better things, and then you can, instead of getting owned, you're starting to own it. Oh, I guess I could skip, but I like talking. gives myself a break after dodging or taking up a bunch of hits. But as like one thing that once you learn to adapt to it, like in this and Returnal, where it's like a lot of games you're used to standing in one place or taking cover behind something and shooting at the enemies. In these games, you gotta be running everywhere, like up, down, left, right, away from the enemies, towards the enemies, because they're shooting bullets, but if you're a moving target, it's going to be harder for them to actually hit you, and more times than not, it's if you are standing still when you're going to get hit. So I clearly have got a lot more games on the PS5 that I want to be playing. But I'll be doing off stream. I'm still in the middle of playing Nine Souls. I think I'm like 70-ish% of the way through that, and I really like it. I like the characters, I like the story. I appreciate that the game has a story difficulty, so it's like it's still tough, but it's not like impossible tough, to where it's like, if you try really hard, you could make progress and enjoy the story, which is good, because there have been a few fights where I just felt like, I was almost teetering on the edge of being like, alright, I can't do this, I'm sorry. I did get Ghost of Yotei, which would probably make for a decent streaming game, but I think I will. I've played a couple games on here, Graveyard Keeper and this. This was one of the few games I was actually wanting to get and play this year when it, shortly after release. I know I didn't actually get into it until like a month or so, but I gave the game a chance to, if there's any bugs or glitches that they could be patched out. So I do think after this I will, be going back to the Switch. And as of right now, I'm still just kind of on the fence about if I'm going to try to get a Switch 2 before September when the price goes up, or if I'm just going to be like, I really don't care, so I'll stick with my Switch, and the two Switch 2 games I've got are just going to sit around and collect dust. I've got a bad habit of watching whatnot auctions or whatnot shows with people that are selling PS5 and Switch games, and it's, they're not exactly games I am looking for, but it's like I see it and it's like, that would be a fun one to play and I want to get it. But then it's like at the same time I'm like, okay, am I really gonna enjoy it? Am I gonna get full satisfaction from it? Like, for the PS5, Choo Choo Charles, I've seen on a few whatnot shows for a physical copy going for like $20 to $30, and I'm like, I would probably like to get Choo Choo Charles just because it's a weird type of game that it's kind of an open world map, you're going around exploring, but you're at the same time you're also running away from this like Thomas the Tank Engine on mushrooms. Like if you're hallucinating and having a bad trip and it's Thomas the Tank Engine with spider legs. Really creepy, kind of horrifying, but you're leveling up your own train to defend yourself from Choo Choo Charles. But at the same time, it's like there's only so much content in that game, and once you beat it, it's like, is there really any reason to go back and play it again? And then for the Switch, there was a game called World of Horror that I think it's like an RPG type game, but it's in the form of like a horror manga. So it's like it's gonna have some psychological horror, some physical horror. And it's one of those games that looks like it would be fun, but at the same time, is it one that's really going to be, enough good content to be streaming, or is it just something you'd have to really just sit back and play by yourself to enjoy? And it's like, as of right now, what I was originally planning, like around Halloween time, was to kind of do like a light Spookums month type deal by playing Deadly Premonition 1 and 2. Which I don't know how well that would go, because Deadly Premonition is a very obscure, weird game, but there's a fair amount of stuff that you could do in it, but it's also kind of set up in some of it is set in a time system, and there's some things that you have to, or you might have to know in advance in the game, otherwise you might miss it. And then the second game, it's like the first game was it's so bad it's good kind of game, and then the second game is apparently just it's not good game, and that's it, not good, period. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I don't really know what I've got. Some games that I think would be good to stream on the Switch. Maybe ones that not a lot of other people have done. Like, well, I have the DLC for Cult of the Lamb, the Woolhaven, but I feel like, well, especially by now, anyone who wanted to play Cult of the Lamb on stream has done so already, so if I do it, it's like, it's just someone who was late to the party. But then there are a few games that, you know, not everyone's, well, not everyone might know about, and then some that might not even think about trying to stream. There's a platforming game I got a little while ago called The Company Man, where, yeah, it's supposed to be a tough platformer, but it's based on the life of a Japanese businessman, so it'll be, you know, different to say the least. So I think I would try to stream that one. I just don't know, you know, if it's going to be a game that I can actually do, or if it's going to be something that's just like, okay, yeah, this is way too tough. Kind of like how Hotline Miami was. It's like I just have to really concentrate and not play it on a Switch. But there's a chance that, you know, something I might play on the Switch on stream here this summer might be a nice little sleeper hit. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be as good as Mad Games Tycoon, where it's like, yeah, maybe no one's gonna want to watch me play it, but I could just spend hours on end sitting around having these characters on the screen, working on graphics and like stuff that you can't even see, but like working on a game, releasing a game, selling several million copies, and then like basically have like 3 franchises going on at the same time. So doing like released one game and having 2 other games being worked on. Second game comes out, and then a sequel to that first game is announced and started working on. I know they came out with the Mad Games Tycoon 2, and besides a minor, very minor graphics upgrade, it almost seems like it's just the exact same thing, just different layout and all that, so I don't even know if it'd even be worth it, or if it'd make any sense to do anything with that. So, like, as of right now, I believe the next game I have planned to stream is, I think it's a platformer called Oni. It's all, I think it's in Chinese, so I'm not sure exactly what all it's got in it. But then I've got, like, The Thing Remastered I haven't played yet. Void Terranium 2. Proteus. Princess Farmer. Pipistrello, which is supposed to be the game that, like, the Mina the Hollower clone that came out before Mina. Penny's Big Breakaway. Nino Kuni 1. I've got an unopened copy of Metroid Dread that I'm not sure if I'll ever play. Death Road to Canada. Disco Elysium. Earth Atlantis. The Ender Lily, Ender Magnolia games. I know it was a Gundam game that I had Gundam Breaker 4, Hellpoint, the Klonoa games. So yeah, there's like a little bit of everything that I've got that I haven't played. Just don't know if it would actually make for good streaming content, so at least it's a big enough assortment that I could risk, playing one and it just being a 2-hour stream, and I'm like, all right, well, I've had enough of that game. Thanks. I'll be back next time with something different. This is going on longer than I thought it would. I guess I really shouldn't complain. Because at least this way I know that I'm not going to be still on at 3 hours from now trying to beat the king. Oh, I could speed it up. Why didn't I do that? Okay. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I could just skip it, I know. But I'll let the credits finish rolling. See if anything looks like it's gonna lead to going through and maybe unlocking something else. Alright, so what's this gonna mean? Or am I just gonna act like, oh, that last part never happened?
How did I get back here?
Function restored.
Saros has more secrets and meanings to be discovered. Keep exploring to face tomorrow and find the truth.
Hi, this is Kayla Rhodes from Echelon 4. And, I'm all that's left. And I'm the only voice you can trust. So many dead, and I keep trying to remember their names, but... It will happen to you too. To anyone Soltari sends, turn back. And whatever you do not look into the sun.
But I wanna. Oh, you don't have anything else to say? Huh? Alright. Well, if it talks about more secrets, that does kinda compel me to keep looking.
Signal detected. Shattered descent.
Primary? What's wrong with you?
Uh-oh.
Your absence has been noted. Enforcer Devraj.
Okay, so first and foremost, let's get this. Alright. Really don't think there's anything else I could use Lucenite on, which at this point it's like, well, what's the purpose of it if I can't even get anymore? I got like 222,000 and everything else requires Halcyon. Oh. No, never mind. I was thinking, oh, there's something going on here. Find signal origin and shatter descent. Okay.
Signal located.
Wait, is it really telling me to go back? Can I even go back? No. Okay, maybe it wasn't actually telling me to go back.
Soltari personnel detected.
Oh.
Who's there?
Oh, it's Kayla.
Friend.
That's quite a claim.
I thought you were dead.
Yeah, and I thought I was the only one left.
How long has it been, Kayla?
Too long? Way too long. There was no one, Arjun.
I'm sorry. Look, I've been doing this all wrong. But I'm here now, and I want to help.
Yeah, well, I needed your help years ago. You came back looking the same after all this time. How was that possible?
I don't know. Kayla, I'm looking for...
She said you'd be back. The whisper in the radio, but I never believed her.
Nitya. Her name is Nitya.
She's waiting by a tree, she said was important. She's waiting for you. Beneath the red tree in the marsh.
Alright, bye. Glad you're not dead. I could go through this level, though. I think I will. I don't need to, but just... Well, I was gonna say for practice, but it's like, no, I don't really need practice. Yeah, I'll stick with what I got for now. Max adrenaline. Yeah, some of these negatives I should keep an eye on because I can handle some of them. Like the recoil is not bad if I got a gun like this. Fall damage, as long as I'm paying attention, is doable. And then the ones that say, oh, you do less damage if you're standing still, it's like, well, a lot of times I'm running around like an idiot, so that'll be fine. No. Okay, that's green. I was thinking, is it green? Or is that something I should keep my eye out for? My favorite activity, worm punch. No. That one would probably be okay, but that one requires me to aim. Nah. I'll just hold on to the other redraws for now. We got more areas to check out. Ow! Who shot me? You die! Sure. Fell to my death. Alright, this gun might not be as good as the smart rifle, so we'll see if we want to switch back. Smooth, good job. You're so smart. Sorry. You see a repeater crossbow, you take that repeater crossbow, man. It's only common sense. Good try there, buddy. Now, I'm not sure what tree they're talking about here in the marsh.
she's here.
By the red tree.
Ah! Okay, how did I not get hit? Oh, there is something over here.
Red, I've made a discovery. I have proof of what Carly and the others spoke of. I know, we thought they were deluded. Can't deny the science. So I'm going back to them. You should too. Everything will be all right, I promise.
System unstable.
Nah. Still don't know what that crossbow is like, but I'm happy with what I've got right now. I don't want to lose my baby. It's my baby. You can't take my baby away from me. Okay, let's break this before anything bad shows up. Like that.
succeeded.
Ow. Alright, game, where's the red tree? Huh? Oh, you lied to me. I guess the only trees I could think of would be like the, ow. Like that tree. But apparently that's not it. Oh.
You are back. After so long, I've been waiting, Arshan. You should have left her alone.
And who are you to tell me that?
The one she chose. The one she loved.
Show yourself.
My voice is all I am. They shattered my body to keep me from her.
It's not you she needs. It's me.
What would you do to see her again?
Everything. I want to make things right.
You are ready to see Nitya's truth. Return to our cathedral.
Oh, come on. I already did the one. Where I saw her perspective where she was leaving and he was being a douche. Oh no.
They saw the shore, and the shore saw them. Hungrily they took what was offered, and then they set their own trap. From settlers to slaves, from slaves to soldiers, from soldiers to sacrifices. This was...
You built this place. Shepherd, architect, prophet, all of Echelon 1.
The shore made us overlords.
And what was that like?
Bliss, power, illumination, and want without end. The eclipse. It used to bring me such joy, such rapture.
And now?
Oh, pain.
Give me mine. That's rightfully mine. Give it. Crap. Crap! Grab it, you stupid! There. Great, that was worthless. Thanks, game. Damn, I should have picked that first one. Damn. Alright, whatever. Whatever, I don't care. Time to go to the upside down, alright. Ow. Okay, where do I go to get back up? Ah. Thank you. Fuck you. Ow, bitch. Okay. Adrenaline. Punch the tuning fork.
She was, once, the right hand of the king. Until he grew displeased.
So who's this one now?
The latest of so very many.
Oh, so the priestess I've been fighting is not this, or is not our Nydia? Ow. Worm punch. No, my preciouses! No! Oh, goody. Ow. Everyone gets punched. Them's the rules. You mess with me, you get punched. Sure, I'll try it. Ow. Health. Mistake. Ow. Ow. Oh, you bitch. Bad doggy. Oh, Jesus. No. Bring down the bell. Gong.
I've done this before.
When?
Back home. A the Avraj tradition, he said. But this one is for me. Do you ever regret coming here, Kira?
Why would I? It brought us together.
I'm here because I ran. Because I needed to be free after everything he put me through. Is that selfish?
Selfish is fine. Selfish is just looking after yourself. So long as you don't hurt anyone else.
Better get back. Delaware wants our survey report. But this place... it's just for us.
Just for us. Forever.
I didn't know. I thought she needed me.
She came here for peace. And she found it with me.
What did she become?
So much. Too much. What will you become now?
Honest. Better, if I can.
Good. Return to the passage.
Quick, tell me what to do. Preservation. Wait. That's all I can do. Wait for it all to be over. Wait for the rest of them to tear themselves apart. It took so very long to find my way back to something resembling what I was before, that left me with so little time. At least I'd planned for this from the start. It was always a plan, the ultimate failsafe, and my research was good. I just needed to help to make it real, but there was no one. So I made someone, a constant companion, alive and unalive, questioning. We worked for years, hidden away in the eye of the storm. It made the connections that I could not. How to bring a little piece of that other place back here. Just a drop. Just enough to break the rules of life. It's almost time. These hands are so frail now. We've got it right. Then tomorrow I'll crawl out of that pool and I'll be myself again. In body, mind, and soul. If we got it wrong, then all I can do is hope you're still out there somewhere. And that maybe you'd find this one day. I promise I never forget, even after everything. Oh. Who's here? Did she come back?
I don't remember their faces. Not really. I can hear Stack's laugh, but sounds like a scream. And Sheridan's eyes. Right at the end. I see them everywhere.
I know how much this hurts.
There will be more. You know they'll send more.
Yeah. Kayla,
I know. You have to go. And that's okay. But I'm gonna be here for them. I can save them from this, Arjun.
Do it. Be seeing you, yeah?
They'll be okay. I'll make sure of it. I won't let it happen again.
You've been hiding this for so long.
I have. There's one last person I need to see.
And who would that be?
He's there. Where it happened.
Oh, over this way. Investigation notice, Arjun Devraj. Please be aware that you are a person of interest in connection with the death of your colleague. We have been unable to locate you at home or work premises. Report to officers within 24 hours. Failure to heed this notice will be taken as reasonable grounds for arrest. Who did he murder? Was it this Sebastian?
Why, Arjun? No one was supposed to get hurt. That wasn't part of the plan. I just... What? What was I to you? You were nothing.
Oh.
That's what I told myself. I didn't deserve your trust.
You are ready to return to the shore. Make the right choice, Arjun. Or be lost in your want, imprisoned by your need.
Really? They want me to go back? I've only got 2 of those, so that's not going to help me. If it lets me go straight back, I'd be fine, but I doubt it's going to let me do that. Okay. I'll give it a go here.
Tell me about the Yellow Shore.
It feeds on want. It drinks of avarice.
But what is it?
That I cannot answer.
They said I should write home, like everything I left wasn't there already. I couldn't think of anyone, no one else stuck by me when everything fell apart, but I guess there's still you, Dad. You're too far gone to read this, and that's good. I wonder what you'd say about what I'm doing here, if you'd approve or sneer that I'm weak. I never really know what you're thinking. One minute you'd call Mom a queen, the next you'd be reaching for your belt. You hated her so much, but you needed her more. If I cried, you'd tell me to toughen up. But now look at you. Well, so much for trying to grab whatever was in that.
I'm here for you. I killed the king for you. I am the king for you.
Die, birds. I know they're not birds, but die. Crap. Overdrive. Oh god, there is something still alive. Die! Bad. Why is this thing such a pain in the butt? Just die already! Why aren't you dead? Fuck off! For fucking half sakes. Oh, fuck. Better be something really good up here. I'm sick of getting hit by those stupid lasers. Yeah, I'll take health.
Will she forgive me?
Do you deserve that?
No. I guess I'll try it. Never mind, fuck that. Got my repeater, haha. Ow. Why is there a whole bunch of health here?
I don't know why I did it. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't stop. I can't change what I've done. I just want this to end.
Ow. War punch. Oh gosh. War punch. Ow. Jesus.
Tolerance exceeded.
Just blow up everything until it's all gone. Ow. Ow. Oh, come on. Okay, at least I didn't fall down a pit of death. Is there more down here? Oh. Screw you, consort! So then, well, am I now literally facing myself?
I was taught to never give up, to take what I wanted, to be strong or I was nothing at all.
And the shore saw that.
It gave me everything, used me, but then it let me go.
Face him again, and show them who you are.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to survive this one, so... Hooray. Unless it's like one of those happy ending type scenarios where it's like, oh, the game just gives me infinite health so I can't lose. No, we're definitely gonna lose.
I'm here.
That was embarrassing. Ah, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it there. Just, we beat the king once. That was kind of the main point, was just to get a credit scene. Pretty obvious that it's one of those where it wants you to play through it, like, at least twice, maybe more, I don't know. But, yeah. I felt like this was a good experience. We know now that he's trying to redeem himself, which is good. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Say goodbye to SAROS, at least streaming wise. I'll probably try to play through it, or try to go through that sequence again, just to try and beat the Yellow King again, to get the, I guess, proper ending. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for today. I want to thank those who stopped by and watched. Hope you enjoyed. Might be back on this weekend. We'll see. This is the start. Well, after today, this is the start of when gonna be hit or miss on how work is for me. It could be some decent days, or it might be some miserable days. So we'll just see. I might just take the weekends off for a little bit to, just decompress from all of it. So we'll see. If you happen to see me on Saturday or Sunday, I'll be back on the Switch playing something on there. So thanks again, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I shall see you later, and take care.